We all dream of becoming our best selves, achieving our highest goals, and living lives of purpose and passion. But here's the truth: we sometimes hesitate to embrace no pain, no gain. Growth doesn't happen in a comfort zone. It emerges when we push through challenges, when we stumble, get back up, and learn something valuable with each step. Think about the strength of a muscle. To build it, you have to push against resistance. That's where growth lies, in the discomfort, in the stretch, in the moments you feel like stopping but choose to keep going. This applies to every area of life, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. The effort you invest when it's hard, the sweat, the struggle, that's what transforms you. I know the road isn't always smooth, and there are days when giving up seems like the easier path. But remember, every challenge you overcome builds your resilience, your grit, your inner strength. Those are the very qualities that will sustain you, that will carry you forward when things get tough again. Each time you push yourself beyond what you thought possible, you're not just working toward a goal, you're building the kind of person you become. So embrace the process. Don't shy away from challenges. Let them shape you, let them state you, let them strengthen you. Growth is one of the most profound experiences in life, but real growth seldom comes without challenges. It is through trials, setbacks, and periods of discomfort that we experience true transformation. When we look back on our lives, the moments that truly shaped us were rarely the easy, comfortable ones. They were the times we were stretched beyond what we thought possible, the times when we were faced with choices that tested our resolve and pushed us to go beyond our comfort zones. Growth through challenges is essential. And it is through facing these challenges that we unlock our potential, unearth our strengths, and discover aspects of ourselves we may not have even known existed. We often approach life with an idea that growth should be smooth, straightforward, and free of obstacles. But if we look closely, we see that those who have truly transformed themselves, who have reached remarkable achievements or discovered great strength within, did so because of the challenges they encountered, not in spite of them. Challenges are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones to a stronger, wiser, and more capable version of ourselves. These are the moments when we learn the value of resilience and the importance of pushing forward, even when every fiber of our being tells us to turn back. Consider, for example, the growth of a plant. A seed must break open and push through the soil to reach the light. In this process, it faces resistance, and that resistance is vital. Without it, the plant would not grow strong enough to survive once it emerges above ground. In a similar way, each time we encounter a challenge, it strengthens us. It builds within us the fortitude to take on even greater challenges in the future. The more we endure, the more prepared we are for the journey ahead. We grow mentally, emotionally, and spiritually by navigating these difficult situations. When we encounter resistance, we are given the opportunity to grow our roots, to become resilient, to develop patience, and to become more resourceful. When we are stretched beyond our current limits, we discover reserves of strength that would otherwise lie dormant. We come to realize that we are capable of more than we initially believed. Each time we push ourselves through a difficult moment, we gain insight, courage, and confidence that cannot be achieved through comfort. This is where we meet our true selves, where we see what we are made of and gain a deeper understanding of who we want to become. Growth through challenges is not just about reaching the goal, it's about discovering and developing the character traits that will serve us well throughout life. We must remember that discomfort is a necessary part of the process. It is a signal that we are stepping into new territory, that we are expanding beyond the boundaries of what we know. Just as an athlete feels the burn when building muscle, we too feel a burn when we are building inner strength. This discomfort is not something to avoid or fear, it is something to embrace. Each challenge presents us with an opportunity to make a choice to shrink back or to rise up. By choosing to rise up, we reinforce our determination, our resilience, and our belief in our ability to overcome. The world we live in often promotes quick fixes and instant success, but lasting growth comes only from sustained effort. and from learning to navigate difficult moments. There is an unmatched fulfillment in looking back and seeing that we achieved something not because it was handed to us, but because we had the courage to face each challenge head on. When we look at our lives through this lens, we see that every obstacle, every setback was a necessary part of our story. It is through facing these challenges that we cultivate empathy, humility, and gratitude. We understand not only our own struggles, but those of others as well, deepening our connections and enriching our lives. In this way, challenges are not just part of the process of growth, they are gifts. They give us insight into who we are and who we can become. They remind us that we are always a work in progress, with new heights to reach and new strengths to uncover. We learn to trust the process, to have faith in our ability to overcome, and to understand that growth is not about avoiding difficulties, but about using them to build a foundation that will support us for years to come. As we grow through challenges, we realize that each one is an invitation to rise higher, to be braver, and to step more fully into our potential. Strength doesn't simply come from a single moment of success or a fleeting victory. Real strength, the kind that holds steady through life's storms and setbacks, is forged through perseverance. Perseverance is more than pushing forward when things are easy. It's about showing up and continuing the journey, even when the road is rough, when progress feels painfully slow, and when every part of you wants to quit. This kind of strength, the strength in perseverance, is what allows us to achieve great things, sustain meaningful success, and develop a sense of resilience that no setback can truly defeat. Imagine a marathon runner nearing the final miles of a race. By this point, the initial excitement has faded, and what remains is the sheer force of will, the choice to take one step after another despite the physical and mental exhaustion. That same grit applies to nearly every aspect of life. To reach any worthwhile goal, whether it's building a career, nurturing a relationship, or overcoming a personal struggle, you must be willing to face moments of discomfort and hardship and keep moving forward. This is not easy, and it's not always glamorous, but it's essential. Perseverance, when combined with commitment, becomes a steady flame that fuels our journey, lighting the way even when circumstances seem overwhelming. When we persevere, we don't just inch closer to our goals, we also become stronger in ways that go far beyond the initial objective. Each step taken in perseverance builds confidence, a belief in our own ability to withstand hardship and see things through to the end. We come to understand that we are capable of more than we may have initially believed. We start to trust ourselves more deeply, realizing that the same strength that got us through yesterday's challenges will also carry us through today's and tomorrow's. In this way, perseverance becomes a self-reinforcing cycle. The more we endure, the stronger we become. Then the stronger we become, the more we're able to endure. One of the great rewards of perseverance is that it builds a kind of inner resilience. Life is filled with unpredictability, and setbacks are inevitable. When we develop the habit of persevering, we learn how to bounce back more quickly from these setbacks. We become less shaken by temporary failures or unexpected challenges because we've trained ourselves to focus on the bigger picture, to keep moving forward, even when things don't go as planned. Instead of feeling defeated, we develop a sense of calm and a resolve that allows us to adapt, learn, and press on. This resilience is invaluable because while success may come and go, resilience becomes a permanent part of who we are. Perseverance also teaches us patience, which is a key component of sustainable strength. In a world that often glorifies quick results and instant gratification, perseverance reminds us that lasting success takes time. We learn to be patient with the process, understanding that meaningful achievements are rarely the product of overnight effort. Just as a tree takes time to grow strong roots before it can stand tall, we too must allow time for our goals and dreams to take shape. This patience gives us the ability to handle setbacks with grace, to view challenges not as reasons to give up, but as part of the journey. We stop looking for shortcuts and start valuing the process itself, knowing that each step, no matter how small, is bringing us closer to where we want to be. The strength that perseverance builds is contagious. When others see us pushing forward despite the odds, it inspires them to do the same. We become examples of what's possible when we refuse to give up. And our determination can spark courage in others. By persevering, we not only achieve our own goals, but also become a source of strength and motivation for those around us. This shared strength creates a ripple effect, reinforcing a culture of resilience, determination, and hard work. We find ourselves in a supportive community where everyone is encouraged to keep going, even when the journey is difficult. Perseverance, then, is the foundation of true strength. It doesn't rely on luck or talent alone, but on a commitment to keep showing up, to keep pushing forward no matter what. The strength we gain through perseverance is a strength that cannot be easily shaken because it has been earned through experience, through dedication, and through a willingness to face challenges head-on. In every step we take in perseverance, we remind ourselves that success is not just about the finish line, it's about the journey and the person we become along the way. By persevering, we build a strength that will not only carry us through today's struggles, but will also support us in all the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. This strength forged in perseverance is perhaps the most valuable asset we can ever cultivate in life. Embracing discomfort is an essential part of personal growth and development, yet it's often a concept that many of us struggle to accept. In a world that increasingly values comfort and convenience, we have become accustomed to avoiding situations that challenge us or make us feel uneasy. However, discomfort is not something to be feared. Rather, it is a powerful catalyst for transformation and growth. When we allow ourselves to step outside our comfort zones, we open the door to a wealth of opportunities for learning, self-discovery, and personal development. Discomfort is a natural part of the human experience, and it often signals that we are on the verge of growth. When we find ourselves in unfamiliar territory, whether it's starting a new job, entering a new social circle, or pursuing a new passion, we may feel anxiety or self-doubt creeping in. These feelings are entirely normal, but it's crucial to recognize them as indicators that we are pushing our boundaries. Instead of retreating in the face of discomfort, we should lean into it, understanding that it is often a sign that we are about to learn something valuable about ourselves and our capabilities. Consider the process of learning a new skill, such as playing a musical instrument or learning a new language. In the beginning, it can feel awkward and frustrating. Mistakes are frequent, and the progress may seem slow. But it's in this uncomfortable space that we develop resilience and grit. Each time we make a mistake and try again, we build our confidence and skill level. Over time, what once felt daunting becomes second nature. This journey illustrates that discomfort is not a barrier, but a necessary part of the learning process. By embracing the initial discomfort of a new challenge, we pave the way for mastery and accomplishment. Discomfort has the power to reveal our true values and desires. When we encounter situations that challenge us, we often discover what is most important to us. For example, if we feel discomfort in a career that doesn't align with our passions, it may prompt us to explore different paths that are more fulfilling. This discomfort acts as a guide, helping us to assess our priorities and align our actions with our true selves. In this way, discomfort serves as a valuable tool for self-reflection, pushing us to confront our fears and desires and encouraging us to make choices that resonate with our authentic selves. Embracing discomfort can deepen our empathy and connection with others. When we allow ourselves to experience challenges, we cultivate a greater understanding of what others may be going through. This shared human experience of discomfort fosters compassion, as we become more attuned to the struggles and triumphs of those around us. By leaning into our own discomfort, we learn to support others as they navigate their own challenges. This interconnectedness enhances our relationships and builds a sense of community where we can share our journeys, offer encouragement, and celebrate each other's growth. When we view discomfort as an integral part of life, we shift our perspective on failure and setbacks. Instead of seeing them as reasons to stop or give up, we learn to view them as opportunities for growth. Each setback becomes a chance to reassess, to learn, and to rise again with renewed vigor. This resilience is built on the foundation of embracing discomfort as we come to understand that it is often the precursor to significant breakthroughs and successes. The most successful individuals in any field have often faced countless failures and setbacks, yet they chose to embrace discomfort and persevere. They understood that discomfort is a temporary state, while growth and achievement are the long-term rewards of facing those uncomfortable moments head-on. In our pursuit of personal growth, we must also recognize the role of intentionality in embracing discomfort. It is not enough to simply encounter challenging situations, we must actively seek them out. This might mean volunteering for projects that push our limits, engaging in difficult conversations, or pursuing goals that intimidate us. By taking deliberate steps to step outside our comfort zones, we create a practice of growth that becomes ingrained in our lives. This intentionality transforms discomfort from something to be avoided into an ally on our journey toward personal and professional development. In conclusion, embracing discomfort is not just a means to an end, it is a vital part of the growth process itself. It challenges us to confront our fears, reassess our values, and deepen our understanding of ourselves and others. By leaning into discomfort, we cultivate resilience, empathy, and a greater sense of purpose. The next time you find yourself feeling uneasy, remember that this discomfort is an opportunity for growth. Embrace it, and you may discover that on the other side lies a richer, fuller life, filled with experiences that shape and define you in ways you never thought possible. The journey of self-discovery is often a winding path filled with unexpected twists and turns, yet it is one of the most rewarding adventures we can undertake. In the face of discomfort and challenge, we are provided with opportunities to uncover the depths of our potential and capabilities. Self-discovery is not merely an introspective endeavor. It requires active participation, engagement with the world around us, and a willingness to confront our inner fears. By embracing challenges and stepping outside our comfort zones, we create the conditions necessary for profound self-discovery, ultimately leading us to a clearer understanding of who we are and what we aspire to achieve. When we encounter challenges, they often force us to question our beliefs, values, and motivations. This introspection can be uncomfortable, as it may involve confronting aspects of ourselves that we prefer to ignore. However, this process is essential for growth. For instance, when faced with a significant obstacle, be it personal, professional, or emotional, we are compelled to dig deep within ourselves to find solutions and resources. This exploration helps us identify our strengths, weaknesses, and values, allowing us to gain clarity on what truly matters to us. Through this process, we learn not only what we are capable of, but also what we genuinely desire in life. Consider the journey of someone who has experienced a career setback, such as losing a job or facing a demotion. This challenge may initially feel like a failure, leading to self-doubt and questioning of one's abilities. Yet, as the individual reflects on their experience and assesses their skills, passions, and aspirations, they may discover new pathways that align more closely with their true interests. This moment of reflection can ignite a newfound sense of purpose and drive, leading them to pursue a career that brings them greater fulfillment and joy. In this sense, adversity becomes a catalyst for self-discovery, revealing paths that might have remained hidden in times of comfort and routine. Self-discovery often involves a degree of risk-taking. When we take risks, whether it's trying a new activity, pursuing a different career, or expressing our true feelings in a relationship, we place ourselves in positions where we can learn more about ourselves. These risks can be daunting, but they often yield rich rewards. For example, participating in a public speaking event can be intimidating, yet it can also reveal hidden talents and build confidence. Each time we step into the unknown, we gather insights about our preferences, abilities, and limits. We learn what excites us, what scares us, and what we are passionate about, ultimately contributing to a fuller understanding of ourselves. Self-discovery also allows us to develop a greater sense of empathy and connection with others. As we navigate our own challenges and experiences, we become more attuned to the struggles of those around us. This shared journey of discovery fosters compassion as we recognize that everyone is fighting their own battles. The more we understand ourselves, the better equipped we are to support and uplift others. This interconnectedness enhances our relationships, creating a supportive community where individuals can share their stories, vulnerabilities, and triumphs. In this way, self-discovery is not only a personal endeavor, but also a collective experience that enriches our connections with others. Self-discovery is an ongoing process. It does not culminate in a single moment of realization, but rather unfolds over time as we continue to engage with life's challenges. As we evolve, our understanding of ourselves may shift and change. What was once a passion may transform into a new interest, and what we once believed may be reassessed. This fluidity is a natural part of growth, reminding us that self-discovery is a lifelong journey. Embracing this journey requires us to remain open to new experiences and perspectives, allowing us to continuously redefine our identities and aspirations. To fully embrace the journey of self-discovery, we must also cultivate self-compassion. It is easy to be critical of ourselves during times of challenge or uncertainty. However, practicing self-compassion allows us to acknowledge our imperfections and mistakes with kindness and understanding. This approach fosters a positive mindset, encouraging us to embrace vulnerability and authenticity. When we treat ourselves with compassion, we create a safe space for exploration and growth. We learn to accept our flaws as part of the human experience and recognize that each challenge is an opportunity for learning rather than a reflection of our worth. In conclusion, the journey of self-discovery is an essential aspect of personal growth, and it is often paved with challenges and discomfort. By embracing these experiences, we unlock the potential for profound insights and transformations. Each obstacle we encounter provides an opportunity to reflect, reassess, and redefine our identities. Through risk-taking, reflection, and self-compassion, we can uncover our true selves and aspirations. As we engage in this journey, we not only deepen our understanding of ourselves, but also foster connections with others, creating a community of support and empathy. The process of self-discovery is a lifelong adventure, one that holds the promise of continual growth and transformation, guiding us toward a more fulfilling and authentic life.